Hello, everyone. My name is Dylan Lima, and welcome to Embrace Magic. Embrace Magic is a competitive card game where the user is able to fight against AIs and collect cool cards. Let me show you around the app. So here we're prompted with the login screen. The user has an account, we can log in, but let's create an account here. We can create a fun one, user2 at gmail.com, user234, user234. With Embrace Magic, we are having a parse and backend. So this parse backend allows users to safely secure all the data that they have. So as we go through the app, we can secure that the total number of wins, losses, gold, unlocked cards, and their starter decks are all secure for the user, and they are able to log in from multiple devices and make sure that their data is secured. For the app, when we log in, we are prompted with a home screen. So we see welcome user 2. It gives you a quick description about the game. We can see here 0 gold, 0 wins, 0 losses, as this is a brand new account. And we can see that we have a free starter deck that the game gives us. We can move over to our collection tab. Here we see we have a total of 16 unlocked cards. We have 193 total cards that we have. These cards have different types of rarity, such as common. You can see here they're worth 50 gold. We have rare, which is worth 150 gold, as they're a bit harder to achieve. And we have legendary, as they're worth 500 gold. Usually legendaries are the best cards in the game, and the rarity is very rare. And for the creature types, or the types of cards, we have creatures. Creatures both have an attack and health. Spells usually deal lots of damage. And we have artifacts that can heal you or have a special ability where it can deal damage and heal you, which is pretty cool. As we see for the battle screen, we are prompted with the AI mage and a little text screen. And we can begin the battle. So we can start off with our free legendary card here. We have the Phoenix, so we could use that. And it tells you what has happened throughout the game. So we see the user played Phoenix. We dealt 7 damage, and the enemy attacked for 4 damage. So usually the AI usually deals between 4 to 8 damage, and we can actually see if we can win against him. Let's do large 5 damage. Bam, we won. So we could play again to continue playing, or we can move over to the shop selection and see that we have won 52 gold. As the user keep playing, they keep rewarding with more gold, and they have a small chance to win an actual card that they're able to collect for their collection. We can actually force the reshop as a testing option here and see what comes up. Every 24 hours, the shop resets with a complete new set of cards. And as you can see, legendary is pretty hard to get, as it was 5-6 reshops, as it's 5 to 6 days on average is usually able to get it. But we can use our 50 gold here and spend our money. We got Sonic Wave. As you see, we cannot spend the legendary card as we don't have 500 gold. And we can see here that we unlocked a card. The number went down and this number went up. And this is the main usage of what the user can experience. If we go to the Moors tab, we could see a news article section, which is all about card game tournaments. The user is able to see what's new, what's going on, and what tournaments are actually happening. So we can see here that there's a Magic Gathering World Championship in Las Vegas. The user is able to click this and see the exact location where this is on the map. Here's another one for another Magic the Gathering for New York City. And this list between all like Pokemon TCG and even Yu-Gi-Oh as well. We gathered this information through the backend API, the external API, where the user gets all the information that we can find of any news sources for them. For our settings tab, we are prompted with the what users logged into the account, a quick how to play section, and what the card types are. There's also the log out button here, and we have the leaderboard. So if you have any friends that you want to add, they'll be ranked in here, and you can see how you match up with them. And if we can even show you here, we have user 2. We can refresh this page, and we have user 2 right here. So user 2, we have 1 win, and we have the 2 gold to our name since we spent it all. And that is the full use of our app. To go a bit of the troubles that I faced was actually the news API, because we need to show you here. The hardest part was to find all these sources of information that is on the internet for the user to see here. So we have a view model that manages the viewing feed for the news. We had to class it for the new feed model. We had to create our own API key specifically for us that this information was gathered to this app. We have the obviously news API org, which is the website that uses our API key. And we had to create mock articles. These mock articles help us gather information from the internet that allows the user to see all the different types of news articles. So we have tournament 1. This tournament, we created all these mock articles for the internet to gather and see. So the user is able to see it on the map and have knowledge of. This is my app, and I thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it.